Hello folks and welcome back to the Pretty Go Tea Party and Let's Play Deus Ex Mankind Divided. Today's episode is brought to you by Noth. Thank you very much, Noth, for your continued support on Patreon. I very much appreciate it. So, almost to our apartments. Wasn't able to find anything too interesting. I did run into a few cops that I had to kill, but it wasn't anything interesting, so I didn't bother like going back and redoing it or anything. You didn't miss much. So let's head on up to our apartment, which is definitely not going to blow up. All but confirmed. Actually, let's go sell it real fast. I really wish this guy would get more praxis kits.
I might be it.
It's false advertising. He keeps talking about it, but then he won't let me do it. Seriously, after the first time, don't make me go through a billion different dialogue boxes just to get. Oh, praxis kit. It's 10K. I'll take it. It's only one though. Painkillers. Well, don't really need more of those. Pretty good ammo. Combat rifle. It's not combat, it's the battle rifle that we need. Which of course he has. Zilch. That's fine. Let's just sell some of this shit real fast. Probably sell those gas grenades too. I haven't used mines like at all either. I'm terrible at using all the shit that I've got. I'm like, I want to keep it just in case, and then I just never use it. I just don't think about it just because there's so much shit. And honestly, it's just kind of fun to, you know, mow them down. I got 2 points. For now, I'm gonna wait. I'm not quite sure what I want to spend them on at this point. Like I said, I've gotten pretty much everything I want. So. But I've got to get more. So why did you buy the praxis kit? Because I gotta have more. More.
We got it wrong, Adam. Brown's financial prospects aren't as rosy as we thought. He stands to lose trillions if the Human Restoration Act passes.
Jesus, that's a lot of money, I think.
Doesn't make any sense. Millions of displaced dogs will flock to Rabia.
And the city can't support them. Brown's been selling investors a pumped-up dream. The corporate city-state where like-minded individuals govern themselves while investors reap the profits.
Kinda goes against the idea of a one-world government.
Yeah, and if it fails, so does Brown, the Santo Group, and anyone else standing in the Illuminati's way.
So they want to kill a competing dream and get rid of their augmented problem in one fell swoop. I take it Brown's been campaigning against the act?
And unlike Rucker, he's got the money and influence to stop it.
What about the orchid sample I gave you? Marchenko's smuggling more of it into London. Were you able to analyze it?
That's some pretty sick shit, man. Far as we can tell, it targets a specific protein sequence in the body and deletes it. But without that sequence, the immune system goes into overdrive, attacking and rejecting critical organs within minutes. Rucker's death must have been horrible.
It was. The way it hit him, it looked like his augmentations were being forced out of his body. Like he was experiencing a ramped-up form of rejection syndrome.
The orchid's an og killer? How did you survive it?
I suspect it's an everyone killer. But something in my DNA must be resistant to it. My body doesn't reject augments, Alex. I've never needed neuropozyne.
I'm the human revolution.
That's the key.
No neuropozyne dependency? Jesus, how's life at the top, man?
That's pretty fucking cool, actually.
1 in a billion? Still, don't go testing this theory out. You might not be so lucky next time.
Aww.
Darknet posted pictures of Rucker's corpse. If Brown and all his elegant fancy potential investors get dosed and Picus News broadcasts images of them, it's gonna send a message.
I'd better warn Miller. You can stay here if you want, till the curfew's lifted.
I can take care of myself. But when the task force hits London, keep me in the loop. Not sure what I can do, but good luck, Adam. And be safe.
Meeting here probably not a great idea.
Jensen, is McCready still working on that plan for London? Because there's another variable to consider.
You can brief him yourself at TF-29's airfield. We're mobilizing.
Copy that. How do I get there?
Damn curfew's still in effect. So if you can get to Chicane's place, he'll fly you to it. Miller out.
Yeah, that's not really a problem, but thanks anyway.
Allegedly
Turn that off. How do I call Jackass? Oh, I also got a this quest. Somewhere there was a quest still to talk to the main Diwali guy, even though I'd already talked to him, which was weird. Oh, you gotta use a remote. Gotcha. To call Seraph. No, that's not how remote controls work, Adam. Jesus. Awkward.
Adam, good. We need to talk, son.
What's going on, Seraph? Why the secure vidcall number?
I looked into Facility 451. It was a processing clinic, one of dozens set up after the incident to help augmented people recover. It was supposed to be places to heal, but they were run more like prison camps.
And
I don't think you got your new AUGs there. You said rescue teams dumped you in that clinic shortly after Panchaea collapsed, but your name doesn't appear on its entry logs. And it doesn't appear on any survivor recovery lists either.
they said I was a John Doe. Nobody knew who I was.
It wouldn't have been hard to find out. Your augmentations have serial numbers. Or at least the ones I had installed into Adam Jensen did.
A weird way of putting that.
Why are you so sure I didn't get these hogs in Alaska? Orloff was there. I spoke with him.
You said he was using an alias, McFadden. I looked into it. Casper McFadden didn't exist until the day you regained consciousness, which was 1 month before you escaped the facility.
Okay, so where was Orloff?
Not in Alaska. He was with Tai Young Medical for a while, and in the spring of 2028, his name pops up once or twice in the Baltic region. Then he dropped off the grid, and McFadden shows up.
So what does that prove? Orloff is McFadden, and McFadden is Orloff. None of it connects him to me.
Except for the AUGs which Orloff designed and nobody else knows how to install, let alone make compatible with a competing system.
Are you suggesting all my AUGs are new? Even the ones you gave me?
I'm not suggesting anything. I'm telling you all the AUGs we ever installed had registry codes, and they're not hard to trace.
I know my AUGs, Seraph. It took 2 years for my body to get used to them, to unlock all their potential.
2 years, really, Adam? One of which you don't remember because you were allegedly in a coma in Alaska. Look, son, all I'm saying is it wouldn't have been hard to identify you, but for some reason, that never happened.
I found a set of Orloff schematics in a secret military facility in the Swiss Alps. The mercs there had the same augments as me. Do you think I could have been there?
A secret military base in Switzerland? It's kind of far from the Arctic, but...
But what?
When Panchaea collapsed, the original search and rescue mission was reclassified as a recovery operation after 7 days.
Meaning they weren't expecting to find any more survivors.
A few days after that, a unit of soldiers who were never publicly identified intervened. I think that's who found you.
They pull me out of the ocean, take me somewhere, and a year later, Orloff and I show up in Alaska.
Maybe. Listen, son, there's some conclusions you have to make for yourself. I've gone as far as I can take you. Orloff might have had answers, but as soon as you found out he was in Prague, that he'd been visiting Prague periodically ever since you started working with TF-29's division there, somebody killed him. You tell me what it means.
I can't. Not yet.
Well, if you ever do find out, give me a call. Until then, take care of yourself, Adam. Be careful.
Thanks for the help, Seraph.
Interessante. Let's see. Have any of that stuff? Why is there 2 missions for this? If all I'm using an old theater. Oh yeah, this is the one. The one that wants me to talk to Otar, even though I've talked to him already. I wonder if that was a separate quest and if I should have talked to him again. Fuck. Now I'm gonna wonder. God damn it! Don't break that TV. I actually needed to call Seraph if I ever need to talk to him again. Tell you what, let me leave in case it triggers something, like a cutscene or something. But then I might run back and try to talk to Otar again.
I'm sure supplies will arrive soon.
But I have a feeling something's gonna happen as I'm running out of here. Maybe. No? Okay. Alright, well, I can't help it. I've got to go talk to Otar. I've got to know. So, if something happens, I'll pick you up. Otherwise, we'll continue with the main story quest here. I might look around here real fast to see if I can't find more side missions, but I'm probably not going to spend much time doing it. But anyway, see you guys in a bit.
Jensen, welcome to my theater.
Your theater. Are you the leader of the Devalian program?
Yes, and I owe much of it to you. Raditz Nikoladze had no honor.
Masa Kadlak. So what happened to Radich?
So,
He met with an
I was walking through that hallway where I killed that guy for running his fucking mouth, and it warped me here.
With pleasure. Name it.
Victor Marchenko.
Yes. Of all
The safe.
And obviously we've heard this dialogue. I think that's bugged out. I don't think it really matters. This is really weird. Do I still have that quest? Yeah, I do. Weird. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. The Volley are using an old theater deep inside the district. Usually one can't just walk in, but Otar owes me a favor. He's agreed to meet me there. Yeah, I think it's bugged, because like I said, I just walked up to that hallway where I killed that guy, and just all of a sudden, boom, it worked me here. That's why I was lagging so bad, because I had to load all the assets and the textures and all that shit. But sweet wallpaper, though. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start heading to that other quest, and I'll pick you guys up there. Alright, I actually stumbled onto this place. This is in the electronics store. I actually came in through the vents. I was in the magic store and just came through on a whim. And let's talk to this guy.
You left so quickly last time. I don't remember if I mentioned I got biocells for sale. Interested?
What kind of movies are we talking about?
Oh, never mind. I was just making a stupid joke.
What you really mean is you don't want to tell me, since it's obvious I didn't come here for that. Calm down. I'm not a cop. What do you mean by other interests?
Well, I figure a man like you, he might need a little energy boost from time to time.
You're not talking about protein bars, are you?
Biocells, my friend.
Same thing.
In perfect working order and completely under the radar.
I am going to buy these.
I'll take one.
Well, that's it. You've cleaned me out.
I think I'll be on my way.
Feel free to come back if you change your mind.
I just bought you out. Little things like that bother me more than they should. When they're like, I'll come back if you change your mind. It's like, I just bought all the ones you have. Yeah, so I was looking, and apparently we're actually really low on biocells. I used them far more fast than I thought I did. Also, there's one more like mecha cop around somewhere, because he aggroed somehow, and I heard him outside when I was in the vent. So I actually don't even know where he's at. But he's probably like, was out on a bathroom break or some shit, or went to go get donuts, and came back and said, okay guys, I'm back. Oh my god. But yeah, other than that, I haven't found anything. I even went back to that one place that's kind of in a back alley looking area that was close to that raver club, where I spanned some sick beats and ended up killing a bunch of people. And that guy was not there at all, so. However, the bodies were still in there. So I guess it's not true necessarily that if you leave the area and come back, all the bodies are cleaned up.
Miller's not here yet?
He's already left for the main hangars with McCready's team.
He's on the phone setting us up.
With them there. You ready to go?
Yeah, that's fine. We've got them all done.
Yeah, let's go.
There might be some side missions I'm missing, but honestly, I don't really just want to run around all over the place trying to find it. The only other side mission we have left that I really want to make sure we finish is the Hella one. And I don't know, you know, if there was a step in this area, I missed it, which is kind of a bummer, but like I say, I'm not going to worry too much about it, to be honest. I'm blown away that people were saying, hold on.
You told him it's a credible threat. I understand that. There are hundreds of lives at risk.
I hope you're wrong about this, Jensen.
So do I.
Fine. Have your men pull back until I can talk to him myself. Miller out.
You could just say bye. It was a phone call.
Changing plans. Mac, you and your team will rendezvous with our London division. Secure the perimeter until I tell you to come back in. Jensen, you and I are on the roof.
Is there a problem?
Wrap it up, gentlemen. Approaching the target building now.
Get your coat. You're gonna need it.
For what? Are we gonna go inside and mingle?
I don't have to tell you what's happening. You know the drill. There are people down there. Radical, augmented people who've been sidelined by this world and who think the only way to stop the oppression is by tearing down everything in their way. Their grievances may be just. Maybe they should be heard, but never on these terms. The world may be going to shit, but we're here to stand against the chaos. Every one of the guests down there are counting on us to keep them safe.
Ah, that thing.
Let's make sure we do.
That was in Diwali's office. That hologram. We got the President's Secret Service completely incognito coming up. What's that stupid thing in your pocket?
Director Miller, I'm Nathaniel Brown.
Awkward.
Thank you for agreeing to handle this discreetly.
We didn't exactly have a choice. You threatened to invoke the Corporate Sovereignty Act.
I gave your London division a full day to sweep for explosives. They found nothing.
It's not just bombs we're concerned with.
I've also replaced all the food and beverage, brought in extra guards from Tarvis Security Services, and ordered the men to work with your team when it arrives. Trust me, I'm taking this threat very seriously.
Then why not cancel the event?
This isn't the first time extremists have threatened to tear down the Safe Harbor Initiative. Pro-AUG supporters think we're profiting from their misery, promoting more failures like Gollum City. While anti-AUG racists can't stand the thought of any augmented person living in peace. Canceling this event will only embolden all of them.
I kind of want to mention this part about framing the augmented rights, but I kind of like the sassiness of the other two options. Let's go with that one. I just want to see what Millard says when I mention that.
The men planning to attack here tonight are no ordinary extremists. They murdered Talus Rucker, and they want to frame the Augmented Rights Coalition if their attack tonight succeeds.
Is this true? How do you know it?
How doesn't matter. We're here because of a credible threat against you and your Safe Harbor Convention.
These men are out to stop you. They know you've been campaigning against the Human Restoration Act. They need it to pass. They don't care how many lives they destroy as long as that happens. But we do.
It's Agent Jensen, isn't it?
Mr.
David
Actually.
Seraph told me about you. You might not believe this, Agent, but I'm also trying to save lives tonight. The lives of your people. Several members of the UN Security Council are on my guest list tonight. I plan to convince them just how wrong the act really is. Talus Rucker couldn't stop it from passing, but I can.
Where are you meeting then?
In a secure conference room off the reception hall. The men from your London division have already cleared it.
Doesn't matter. I want to see this room myself, and I want Agent Jensen here to coordinate with Tavos Security, while the rest of my team re-examines the building. Discreetly, of course.
The head of our Tarvis division is Liam Slater. He's waiting for your man to join him in the Central Security Office.
Go see him, Agent, and keep McCready and me in the loop. Mr. Brown, if you'll show me that conference room.
Everybody's like, he's got a gun! It's like, no, I'm with security, it's fine. Careful, folks, some of this blood that's on my coat is mine, in fact. I have a feeling this is endish. Ooh, these buildings are sweet as hell. I don't want to be on them when they explode. I want to be, god damn, that's a huge Ferris wheel. Look how huge that shit is. That's like 20 stories high or some shit. God damn, son. Alright, we're not gonna check back there. But yeah, I kind of feel like this is like the last act. But yeah, what I was saying before was, what blows my mind is people who are like, oh, I couldn't even get 20 hours out of this game. I'm like, and I did all the side quests. I'm like, what? Like, how is that even possible? Like, I straight up don't understand how you could have played that long. We're gonna start securing that.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
I could. Oh shit! Fortify that one. God damn it. Jesus Christ. Fucking 9. Even overclock takes for goddamn ever. Oh, you son of a bitch. I should have did. Oh, good lord. How many firewalls do you have, asshole? I think if you nuke the database, I think you lose the stuff. Which is kind of a pisser, but oh well. Is what it is. Oh, thank God. The more bio cells we can find, the better. But yeah, like, I saw somebody... in fact, the guy who writes articles for Forbes, I forget his name because I'm terrible with names, but he's actually one of my favorite game journalist writer types. But anyway, he was like, yeah, he's like, I keep seeing people say they got, you know, decent time out of it, but I did all the side quests and it took me like 15 hours. And I'm thinking, and this is before I'd got a chance to play it. And now I'm like, how the fuck is that possible? Like, I feel like he actually missed a bunch of quests because I feel like, yes, I know I tend to poke around and try to get every little thing, but like, I feel like even if I knew where all the side quests were, what all the main quests were, and I like ran to every single one and did them as fast as possible, I couldn't beat the game that quickly. And so I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Anomaly detected.
Go ahead and start these. Oops, did not mean to do a data scan. I should have started giving that earlier. We should be fine though.
Access granted.
Yeah, did not mean to do a data scan. Holy shit, we're at 3 praxis points. God damn it, I need to figure out what I want. Ah, who cares about electricity? It feeds me, it makes me stronger. This is pretty awesome, just be standing in it and be like, I don't fucking care. Bam! Don't mind me, guys, just securing the perimeter and stuff. It's all fine. I can turn it off up here, but I'm not going to. I just want to see if there's any stuff. Nope, not turning that off. But yeah, if anybody else has played through this game like in its entirety, I would absolutely be very curious how long it took you to get through pretty much everything. You know, if you did all the side quests or most of them. I think we ended up getting most of them. I think there is one that was in the first act, if you want to call it that. Let's do it that. It's easier to call them acts instead of like days or whatever. Nice throw. But in the first act, I think we missed one that somebody had mentioned. But other than that, I feel like we got pretty much all of them. But, oh.
Alex, I'm at the Apex Center. Brown's got members of the Security Council here tonight. Members sympathetic to AUG rights.
You understand they must be protected at all costs.
Janus? Were you eavesdropping on me?
Duh.
Forgive me, but the situation did seem to merit it.
Right. Well, if I need your advice tonight, I'll ask.
The Illuminati already tried once to control human evolution. Having failed, it appears that some of them now are pushing for complete eradication of your kind. We need to stop them. Brown and the people he's meeting with tonight may be the only ones who can.
Adam, Janus is right.
We'll see.
Good timing on that elevator stop. Gentlemen, watch your ass. Oh, I don't think I can pull my guns out. Oh, nope, I can. I'm gonna guess they'll not be too happy if I broke into that. Wait, why is there areas that I'm restricted from going to? Is there a vent back here? There sure is. I am helping by turning off the security. Wait, what am I trying to do? What is my goal here? Apparently Brown will cancel. Also, while McGrady sweeps the building, I need to meet Liam Slater. I kind of want to go back. I'm going to go back. No, I'm going to check this first. Let's see if there's something nice, some nice goodies.
Miller, Jensen, we're locked out. What's going on up there? Jensen, you talked to Slater yet?
Negative.
Shit. The CSO controls everything in this building. Get in there and find out what the hell is going on.
I'm on it. I'll let you know when I'm in Slater's office.
Marking. Firm. Mark is go. We're in unfair problems.
Alright, something weird's going on. Like, why? I think they lost my scent, so I'm not overly worried about them, but when I come back out. Wait, how did I, how did I get in here in the first place? Oh, nice. Go ahead and hack this. You are on the duty roster for Wednesday night. Once you get to the CSO, log in as a new user and I will take care of the rest remotely. Yeah, I want to get back out because I want to see if I can find this guy normally. Because something, it's weird how it's got me going through all this stuff, right? Because I was like, oh, I could talk to this guy. I'm supposed to be here. But they're like, you're not supposed to be here. I must not have, yeah, I must have missed that turn when I was coming through. Alright, so yeah, I don't think to be pissed at me anymore. Can I talk to this nerd?
You can trust us, sir.
Can I? Yeah, what? Yeah, I'm confused. Why?
Connected to network.
Why would I not be able to go through here? He specifically asked me to go talk to these people. And he also cleared me with his bin. So why on earth can I not? That's really fucking weird. Right? Am I crazy?
They never expected the ambush.
I like how it freaks out. It's like those weren't supposed to turn off. They definitely weren't supposed to turn off twice. Yeah, it's restricted territory. Huh. That is super confusing. There's those guys who spotted me.
Switch back to sector clean.
Oh, is he turning it back on? Oh, no? Maybe he will in a minute. That's, oh my god, that's fucking in my head. All right, tell you what, give me a minute. I'm gonna poke around a little bit, and I'll pick you guys in a little bit. We're probably gonna wrap this video up here just shortly, though. All right, so I think I must have missed something, because if you look at the quest now, this is crossed out where this says meet Liam Slater. Apparently Brown won't cancel, blah blah blah. So while McReady's team, blah blah blah. But if I go to this one that's not canceled out, it says I've reached the CSO level, but something's wrong. The guards patrolling down here, I don't believe they really work for Tarvos. One way or the other, I need to get past them and inside Slater's office. So, and I keep thinking of Christian Slater specifically from Archer when he talks like that, by the way. Anyway, so I think I must have missed him say something or something like that when that quest got canceled. I don't even know. But can you actually go in the elevator? Oh, you can. Nice. But anyway, we'll go ahead and wrap it up there. Again, I think we're getting pretty close to the end of the game at this point. But yeah, we'll now treat these guys like they aren't the guards we think they are, and we'll see how that goes for them. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thanks again to Noth for your support on Patreon. I very much appreciate it. Make sure you guys leave comments in the comment section below. Follow me on Twitter, and I'll see you next time.